My compass. Strengthening relationships.
Everybody on the planet wants love, and they want friendship, and they want acceptance.
Relationships are very important. We need them to be happy and healthy, and they affect every other part of our lives. So how do we find and strengthen them? Building new relationships.
How, as humans, do we go out and find and develop relationships? It's usually through some kind of commonality. What do they love to do? What are their interests? Sometimes that also means going exploring things because people might not know what they like. Then we think of where are other people in community that could share that passion and interest.
If you are seen in the same place numerous times with people that share an interest, the likelihood of forming a relationship exists.
Just like you and I or anyone, you start going to the same coffee shop, they start to get to know you.
It's kind of hard to make new friends, but just be friendly.
Somebody walked by and he wanted to talk to them, so he tugged on he doesn't speak. He just tugged on their sleeve and he started a conversation, and the support worker says, I got to know this person really well.
Well, first of all, he didn't even want to go to the party where he met her. And I said to him, come on, dude, there might be some chicks there. And sure enough, he met a girl.
Relationships fail all the time. Relationships succeed all the time. It's an opportunity that people need to have.
You got to let them have their own legs. They got to try it. And if it succeeds, great. If it crashes and burns, so you pull up your pants and you dust off your shoes and you try again, right, buddy? What do I look like, dude?
What the team will do for you is provide you lots of opportunities to get out and meet more girls.
Romantic relationships.
It really has been very much kind of a taboo, or just not even thought of. It's sort of dismissed, right? And that's got to change. It's tough for some families, and I understand that, right? There is fear on their part.
But from a person's perspective, it's got to be insanely frustrating to want a relationship or be in love with someone and not have the same options to move that relationship forward.
So I think that our job is to have open conversations with individuals themselves and with their family members and identify what those fears are and say, okay, what do we do to alleviate those fears?
We haven't set a date yet, so.
But that's great. Well, congratulations.
Support without interfering.
Staff up there were too hands-on.
I feel like I always have to have supervision in whatever I do.
So it's like, ease up a bit, please.
I think we just have to treat people like we would treat anyone else and hold our tongue a bit when it comes to advice, but still be there to support.
Just like any good friend would be.
Yeah, just like anybody else.
When you're planning, remember that relationships are important and affect every other area of our lives. We can build new relationships by going to places where there are people that share our interests. But it's also important to strengthen a person's current relationships, especially with their family. Too often families are only called when issues or challenges arise, so explore ways to have them over just to visit. And remember, society has made it hard for people with disabilities to have relationships, and even more so when it comes to romantic relationships, so we need to really be ready to support without interfering.
Did I hear that you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
So I interviewed your girlfriend, Lindsay.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
Probably about 7 years.
My mom and dad, they really like Lindsay.
So what are your hopes for the future?
Moving in together and probably getting married.
Do you think you'll get married?
That's something I want.
Starting a family or that.
Relationships happen. I mean, sometimes you just can't plan for them.